folks. Welcome to the Thursday Thought. Today's topic, sensory deprivation. So for almost a year now, we have been communicating both professionally and personally, primarily through virtual means. Whether you're using Teams, Skype, Zoom, FaceTime, whatever the platform is, chances are you are only communicating via a device. And what that means for our senses is that our eyes and ears are in many ways overburdened, and our sense of touch, smell, and taste are underutilized right now. And this is causing a real imbalance to the system. So how can we change that? Well, for example, one thing I did with one of my groups was I sent peppermint Christmas cookies to one of my groups before the holidays so that we would all be tasting and smelling the same thing at the same time. And it really gave us a feeling of being together. So much of nonverbal communication is communicated through other means that we are not able to use in the virtual world. I'm also starting to do a lot of walk and talk meetings where, if it's possible, I meet with my client and we walk together at a socially acceptable distance, of course, so that we have that input of being outside. And if that isn't possible, on the phone, where we both go for a walk in our respective environments so that our other senses are taken into account, even if we're not sharing the exact same input. And I think it's important that we do balance out the senses so that we're not asking too much of some and not enough of the other, which of course does then potentially dull the senses that we're overusing. And I'm finding there is a bit of fatigue in a lot of people right now, and some of that has to do with precisely that imbalance. So maybe have a think of how you can engage your other underutilized senses to bring yourself a little bit less of that sensory deprivation. Have a great week, and I'll see you next Thursday.